Okay guys, hello, welcome back to this video series that I'm making right now, and I'm casting the Burger Cup 21. This is the third video of a video series that I'm doing where I'm casting all of the Burger Cup games from Burger Cup 21. I am trying to cast every single one. There will be few bugs here and there, but for the most part, I have watched them all. In this video, we are going to look at round 2 winner brackets game. So in the last 2 videos, the first video, we did all of these above here. There was a bug with this one, so we didn't watch these games, but we watched everything else. And then in the second video, we watched all of these games. Some pretty fire games, I would say, in both videos. I would especially recommend people who are excited for these kinds of games in tournaments to watch the Tanyaphilia versus Den Superman best of 3. Really exciting best of 3 in my opinion. But I would in general recommend you obviously to watch both videos. But if I was to recommend a best of 3, I would definitely recommend this best of 3. Yeah, but in this video we are going to go through these games here, and I think the top 3 is what I would focus on, depending on how short these are. Maybe I'll do this on top of it, but I won't do all of these games in this specific video. That will be for part 4. So just to recap very shortly, the first game the first round we're going to watch is Warden going up against Destar. I think that matchup will be absolute fire. Don't know who will win. My money is on Destar because he's a monster, but I wouldn't sleep on Warden. He had a relatively easy matchup going up against Aloe, but Destar is a complete different monster. Speaking of Destar, he went up against Dance Dance, and Dance Dance, he 2-0'd him, so, or he 2-0'd Dance Dance, and Dance Dance is not a bad player whatsoever. Yeah, so it's going to be exciting, guys. Yeah, stay tuned. We'll start the game now. Okay, so for game 1, we actually got Deadly Fun Archaeology. Guess this was the decider map. So none of these players chose them. I think they ban out all the maps they don't want to play, and then you end up getting a specific map, and it ended up being this map. Going to be interesting. So on the left side we have Rayhard, or whatever this name is supposed to be. Whatever, it's Warden. He's actually going 3 Guardians, opening up Aspect Portal and going Plasma Generator. And 2 Bone Singers, obviously. On the right side, we got Destar, who is playing Orks. He opens up 2 Slugger Boys, Gretchen, and Generator. And yeah, he's also opening up the Shooter Boy squad. Really interesting that he doesn't send the Shooter Boy squad over here and let these guys capture maybe this or maybe this. But we'll probably see. Destar is a real good player, so I'm not doubting him in any way, shape, or form. He's also capturing this outer point right here.
It now belongs to the Orks!
And obviously going for the Big Mac. So complete standard Orc build order, as of now at least.
It now belongs to the Orks!
Warden also capturing this outer point here, and his third squad is also in the middle point here. So this map, there's actually 9 strategic points. There are very few maps that has uneven strategic points, or an odd number. I think it's only Outer Reaches that would be a normal one. I don't even know if Outer Reaches is actually even enabled in this tournament. I'll have to see.
Jobs are good and boss.
So last time Warden played up against Aloe,
Fix your cabin.
where he went a bunch of a bunch of Dark Reapers, and he had a pretty easy matchup. This matchup won't be easy for him. Matt Destar, absolute godlike Orc player. We have an interesting fight already here going on. Okay, so the Shooter Boys are getting wiped. This is terrible. No. Okay, this is terrible. So what happened here was that the Shooter Boys went melee, and then the Farseer gave them the accuracy buff, giving them more damage or more DPS, and then the Shooter Boys ended up dying. That is so detrimental for Destar. It's extremely detrimental. Well played by Warden, really well played actually.
The Orks are taking damage.
There is a stone here. I expect it to be Dark Reaper stone. Matt Destar is going War Banner right now. He'll need it for more population depth. Grenades are also given to Guardians, which makes sense when you have 3 Guardian squads. He's capturing the whole map. I'm a little shocked that Eldar is taking over the map like this against Orks. I feel like Orks should be able to do that better. I think we've seen it many times when this matchup is being played that Orks in the early game will always try to take over the map early. However, this does not look likely. Too many mistakes by Matt Destar. I think he would even agree with me that this situation was really, really bad for him. Losing a whole Shooter Boy squad that even had some few reinforcements, I think, is really, really bad.
Has found us.
We'll see how he adapts. He has an idling Slugger Boy down here. Then he is attacking this side with the Big Mech. The Big Mech does a lot of melee damage, so he can actually do stuff like this. Although it's not too fast that he can do it. Okay, so right now he has.
All who love life fear the Reaper.
Right now he has 3 banners. He's approaching tier. Oh, he has 4 banners. My God. Okay, so he's already tier 4. This is why he doesn't have a big army. Looks like this is his answer. He's like, oh my God, I can't do something anyway. I'm behind tier 1. I'm just gonna skip tier 1 and get tier 2. But now he has to survive this Dark Reaper mass here with the grenades and guardians. This ability, the Rape Tomb, stunning the turret. Really good mind wall on the Big Mech. This is why you go the Farseer. Really well played by Warden. Super well played. Okay, so Matt Destar is doing a little bit of a backdoor over here. Nice. Getting another Dark Reaper from Einhaha. From Warden. Yeah. Matt Destar doesn't have the infiltration. Oh, he probably does, but there's a Warlock on the Guardian.
He's not going back to us.
We're under attack! What is it?
So the Slugger Boys did a little bit of noise over here.
War trucks is a
Now the War Truck is out. This is great. This is Warden's chance to do something. Because now there's no anti-vehicle from Warden. Looking at economy, 80 to 20 for Matt Destar. 92 to 30 and going tier 2 as well. Warden. So he's ahead in map pressure, well, for the most part at least. And he's ahead in economy, but right now his army is very, not very good for specifically this War Truck.
The enemy
We'll see how he handles it.
Take the battle.
Really interesting that Destar just chose to, as his tier 1 army just went down because of this fight up here, he just chose to skip it and just go tier 2 immediately. A lot of fighting going on here. The Orks are obviously winning due to them having better melee. I don't know if this is really smart by Warden. Farseer is doing work, but I'm not sure about his Dark Reapers. No, this looks terrible, to be honest.
Our mission is successful.
Yeah. And also being in the heavy cover on top of it, I don't know why you would do that. That just means that the war truck will deal less damage.
Incoming enemy fire.
Whereas melee doesn't get... you don't take less damage in heavy cover by melee.
6 minutes until
Yeah, that was
they
weird
can
from
hold
Warden, I'm not
victory.
gonna lie. But here comes the Fire Dragons. And we also have the Optics. So let's see what Warden can do. He's a little bit on the back
The
foot,
flames
I
of the
feel,
ancestors are yours to
I feel
command.
like-
There is wisdom in your words.
Matt Destar is just spamming war trucks. He's not having any of this. Matt Destar also played against Eldar in the last matchup. He also did very well. He had another game where he also spammed war trucks.
Your song shall
Understandable. Very, very strong. Very, very strong vehicle. Well, for this kind of specific thing, I'm not sure in the big grand scheme of things.
so the ancestors decree.
Stormboy is focusing a lot on the listening post
The
right here.
flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
We have some Slugger Boys who is to
We are
range stance.
taking damage.
Well, they probably aren't to range stance, they're just to blue stance, which is the stand your ground.
As I
stance.
dream, so shall it be.
Meaning
As I
they
dream,
won't
so
move
shall
out
it
of
be.
position
The
if they
flames
have
of the
to.
ancestors are yours to command.
Okay, so Stormboys are getting out here.
The craft world seems to
Okay,
me
we have some
irresponding.
Gretchens
We are
being
taking
sniped by the D-cannon over here.
The craft world sends to me an eye responding kind.
Okay, so really great. The Stormboys are just getting perma-pathed by the war trucks.
How can we help?
So the ancestors
He
decree.
needs to tie up these fire dragons so that they don't hit the war trucks. Really good. Really nice by Destar. So, looking at economy again, 110 to 40, which is great economy. He has 5 out of 9 strategic points. Which is really, really great by Warden. Whereas it's 92 to 30 by Destar. He already got these pile guns. Still getting war trucks. But he's going all in on tier 2. He's not going any further. And he's not improving his economy much either. Support portal out for Warden at this point. Warden did something smart here. He has a lot of these so-called D-cannons. The upgrade for his normal turret. They are super good against vehicles specifically. He sees that the star mainly is just going a lot of vehicles. And for every other unit, he for all the infantry, he has some Dark Reapers here and there. So Bossy is still alive. Impressive. Yeah, the Slugger Boys got wiped. I feel like this is really well played by Warden as of now, at least. The worst things that this tier 2 surprise could be, the worst thing that could happen, Warden avoided. But he's still losing a lot of units, I will say that. But so is Orks. They are still fighting over this point. I think the Stars should just focus at all costs Listening Shrine.
We're ready.
Oh, he's not getting the... Oh, he's getting the decap. Okay, great. Really nice by Destar.
Danger has found us.
However, Warden is still ahead in economy. Now we have the Harlequin. Really strong tier 2 unit, specifically good against infantry. Not so good against vehicles, I will say that. What is Matt Destar doing? Okay, so he goes Knob Squad. Really good against to tank a lot, to do a lot of frontline. They also have pretty good melee damage actually. But they're doing a bit of a backdoor here, it seems.
Delivering us
Danger has found
your
us.
song shall guide.
Oh. Matt Destar has to have in some way, shape or form a response to this. This is really bad if he loses these war banners. This basically just sets him back in tech.
Incoming.
Yeah. This is absolutely detrimental. I feel like the Knob Squad shouldn't be here, they should be down here. Of course he would probably lose this more, but at least he would be able to fight it out against him.
As I dream, so shall it be.
What I'm trying to say in English is maybe the Knob Squads wouldn't have prevented this whole thing, but they could at least damage control a little bit, even though I understand what he was doing up here. Also, Warden placed mines over here, so he kind of saw this coming, I guess. Ooh. The Knobs are doing their best to tank. The Gretchens are trying to tie out some of these fire dragons. Meanwhile, Destar is focusing the other squad of fire dragons.
So the ancestors decree.
Okay. I would say pretty decent defense right now by Destar, but I think it's too late.
Boss, who is getting shot up?
78 to 20, so terrible economy at this point, especially as Orks, who wanted a lot of requisition. And yeah, he's not even tier 2, theoretically, due to him losing these wall banners. But he's rebuilding a little bit here. Yeah. This Knob Squad is not surviving this. And when all this goes down, it's pretty much GG, I think. Yeah, the Wraith Lord is coming in. Yeah. The Star calls GG. That is understandable and respectable. Okay. Really, really interesting. Really interesting game, I would say. Really well played by both players. Of course, Warden edged it out. It was well played. He was already getting the wall spiders. On the surface level, this might have, when you saw the ending here, this might have looked like a complete stomp, but in my opinion it wasn't. I just think Matt Destar made like some what he would probably say really, really massive mistakes that you just can't do. But the messed up part was that he actually had a good way to recover out of it. So even, like, I would say even the best players are making mistakes, yeah, and sometimes really bad mistakes. But if they just find some ridiculous way to recover, they'll win the game anyway, but not against Warden in this case at least. So losing your Slugger Boys over here like that was absolutely dreadful. Yeah, that was absolutely terrible, especially when you already reinforced a little bit. And that meant that tier 1 was not going to happen for Orks. And so Orks was just like, okay, I'm gonna put a lot of war banners, and then we're going war trucks, which was very, very good. He didn't do enough damage, I felt like, even though Warden actually did some weird stuff over here with the heavy cover. It took Destar a little too long, I felt like, to get this strategic point. But Warden really responded well. He went all these platforms here and got the minefields. So he was defending all his corners. And then he just counterattacked massively with fire dragons and stuff and destroyed this whole area. And as soon as that happened, Destar just literally lost the game. I see what he was trying to do. He thought that he could attack on this side. Problem is he can't stop this whole this whole thing here. So yeah, it was GG. Well played by Warden. Really well played by Warden. Nothing else to say. I kind of knew that Warden was good, but I never knew that he was like... I couldn't tell because him and Aloe was in a big skill gap, and I couldn't tell if Warden was just super good or Aloe was on a lower skill level than him significantly. But looks like Warden is a pretty good player. We'll see what happens in the game 2. Hopefully we get a best of 3. Let's start to look stats very quickly here. So for military, we can see here that, and this makes sense, Warden killed more than he lost. If Warden and Destar's kills and death ratios was closer to each other, Warden would lose that game 24/7. That's just how the matchup goes. But in terms of resources, due to how Destar lost the early game, and then also how he couldn't really attack the bottom side strongly enough, like remove the listing post fast enough, and then in the end losing all of his buildings on the right side. Yeah, the resource levels are different for that reason, obviously. Technology is a thing, but you can see here again, one of the reasons why, like when you get so many Orks killed, that is also when Orks just reinforce 24/7, and this is what Orks normally... Well, you can't be completely brain dead with it, but you kind of reinforce a lot, I would say, when you're playing Orks. And so this is why you need requisition to reinforce your units 24/7. So yeah, I don't have much else to add. Let's just go to game 2. All right, so we're into game 2. Destar, he chose this map, Quest Triumph. The reason why he does that, let's just see if he goes Wall Banner. So yeah, he did. Okay, so he did this against Dance Dance. The reason why you go Wall Banner is do some aggro stuff. I would, by the way, recommend you guys to watch that game. That was absolutely amazing, the way that Destar just handled Eldar. He's probably, yeah, so he's capturing this outer point here, and last time this Slugger Boy was capturing this side. Everything else is standard, even though this is very, very big of a difference. Normally you go Generator. But he's going Shooter Boy and obviously going Big Mac after that, I think. So yeah, that is Matt Destar on the right side of the map, and on the left side we got Eldar. Now Eldar went okay, so he didn't do the same thing as Dance Dance did. He's actually going 3 Guardians. This makes sense. This is a big map. There's a lot of points.
Our mission is successful.
I actually said that I think that was one of the mistakes Dance Dance did. I'm not sure, obviously, but I think that was a mistake. Here, the Eldar can actually decap this and stop this from happening. Ooh. And Destar, he cancelled this listing post in order for him to have resources to stop this, but it was still too late.
Our mission is successful.
Okay, great, really good. Looks like the worst is over right now for Warden, but Matt Destar is not giving up. He's gonna double down on this. Farseer coming in now, and Dark Reapers are coming in slowly too. This is crucial. Okay, Big Mac is coming in. Oh, we get the decap anyway. They reached it. Shooter Boy's a little bit in trouble here. Oh, but the Big Mac didn't take full damage from the Mind Warp because he was doing a sync kill. Okay, he's now going 1v1 with the Farseer. This is not good. Farseer needs to get out of here fast as possible. Oh, this is bad. Oh, she's stuck. Oh, this is terrible for, oh, I feel like that's so unlucky by Warden. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well played by Destar. He's just gonna double down now. He has a moment of opportunity now. I feel like all the grenades are getting out, but... Ooh.
Guardian squad ready. Yes.
What an absolute bloodbath. Trying to decap this one again.
Guardian squad ready.
But we're getting a squad wipe, aren't we?
Fulfill our duty.
Oh, but these guys came in and tied them up, but that became the squad wipe instead. Okay, now Dark Reapers are coming in. This is bad for Eldar, I feel like, because they still don't get these points. And Matt Destar is just taking over the map here. So now Warden is in the same spot as Dance was, but just in a different way, in a different context. If we look at economy, 80 to 0 for Orks, but 62 to 10 over here for Eldar. So they're behind in the economy game.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Grenades are coming in again. Destar has taken over the map. His economy is just growing more and more. And we got another Shooter Boy squad coming out now, and he's also taking this relic. Oh. Yeah, I think this game might actually be over already. Upgrading this listening post here, which I don't think Warden did either. You can do this if you are a little bit behind in strategic points. This is not a complete fix, but it's at least like in some way, shape or form a band-aid fix for your economy. Oh, but obviously he won't be able to defend this anyway. Now another Dark Reaper squad is coming in, but he just can't outmass what Matt Destar is doing here.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been. We are under enemy fire.
Another generator and another war banner and another war banner. Yeah, Matt Destar is really feeling himself. 56 to 10. It's GG anyway. Warden says. Yeah. Okay, sick. So Destar really likes this this strategy against Eldar. I guess it makes sense. Definitely makes sense, actually. However, I will say, compared to the Matt Destar versus Dance game, Farseer got caught over here, which I felt like was just like very close to game ending. If not, I wouldn't say this is single-handedly the reason why, but like 90% of why I think Matt Destar dominated this game was due to the fact that Farseer got caught out and couldn't escape. Yeah, and therefore Warden literally lost the hero very early. And yeah, he didn't watch out for his Farseer. I would say it's a little unlucky. Some people in the high MMR games would probably say, nah, should have played better. But yeah, the Destar surrounded her, and that was well played. I just, yeah, I don't think this had the same impact. I think Warden actually did a good job. He did what Dance didn't do. He went 3 Guardians, and then he tried to secure this, and he actually decapped it a lot, many times. I felt like he had an opportunity to at least like do something, but instead he lost his Farseer, and Destar just absolutely punished him. So well played. Yeah, good strategy. So that means we have a game 3. See if Warden can get a comeback against Destar. But yeah, let's just look at stats very fast. So I am guessing this is a bloodbath. Yeah. So obviously we can see here this is this is for all the wrong reasons. Destar obviously killed more units and lost less, regardless of his requisition also being ahead. He gathered almost 400 requisition. You might say that's not a lot. Well, in a 5-minute game, that's a pretty decent amount. So yeah, I would say this game ended up being a stomp, but it's always good to, because when you just look at these stats, you'll just be like, wow, that was such a stomp. Yeah, but if you saw the context, I think the Farseer, if she wasn't caught out, as I said, I think the game would have at least been more close. But yeah, well played. Technology also happened. Yeah, technology exists. Let's get to game 3. Alright, so last game is being played on Fata Morgha. So Warden chose this map. He thinks he has the best chance to win on this specific map against Destar. On the top side, we got Matt Destar playing as Orks. He went the Boys Hot and Generator, 2 Slugger Boys and a Gretchen, so standard from him. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, we have Warden. He went 2 Bone Singers, Aspect Portal, and Plasma Generator, 2 Guardians and Fleet of Foot. 2 Guardians this time, probably because this is a smaller map in terms of strategic points. So he doesn't have to have 3 Guardians.
We will fulfill our duty.
Now he's going Dark Reapers, which actually can capture this point meanwhile. So capturing the map relatively fast. So that's cool. Probably won't capture as fast as Orks because of their capture speed, I think it's called. The speed in which they capture the map is very fast. One of the fastest in the game. I'm actually not sure about it. The numbers are not something I've studied. I know Mandrakes from Dark Eldar also have very, very fast capture speed, but they also get very late out of the HQ, so maybe that's why. In order for them to balance out the game. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, so he wants to... Very interesting. Destar chose to build here instead of here. I wonder why he does that. Because he was already moving down there, but yeah, whatever. Oh, that actually makes sense now. Because of the way that they were going, the other Gretchen squad. Okay, whatever. I'm focusing too much on that. Let's get down here. So Matt Destar just going to see what Eldar is doing. See if there's a little funny, cheeky capture they can make over here. Or decap. But obviously he's not going to find an opportunity in that case. Sadly. Destar attacking on the other side with the Shooter Boys. Going in here with the Slugger Boys. He probably expected that these Dark Reapers would go over here. So he tried to go over here and attack. So really good that Warden is saying, no, not this time. I'm securing this relic. Pretty good Psychic Storm. Let's hope Matt Destar doesn't lose. Yeah, he's not taking any chances here. Really well played. Good that Destar got out here, but Warden is also defending really well over here. Okay, so defending both sides of his base, real good. Destar already captured his whole area, and he is getting his second war banner by the looks of it. Let's see if he will rush tier 2 again, or he will do a 1.5 Pylo guns push.
Let's leg it! It now belongs to the Orks!
Okay, so Eldar is definitely building a bunch of generators here. Probably also looking to rush tier 2. I don't remember if he... No, I think it was Frenetic who did that as Eldar. Rushing tier 2 a lot against IG. But I guess you can do the same here. Yeah, he's already doing it. Great.
We're under attack!
He also have only one Dark Reaper squad. So, not investing a lot in army, but looks like Orks is kind of doing the same thing. Yeah. Here comes a generator, a second generator. This is why he's going for vehicles.
We are taking damage.
He already has 2, but he's going for vehicles. He needs power in that case. So he's not doing. He's not getting pilo guns. So both players are just slowly going towards tier 2.
Victory countdown.
I think Eldar is slightly stronger in tier 2. Slightly. Not sure.
We're under attack!
But I think what Warden is doing here is really smart. He knows that this is something that Destar could do. He could probably rush tier 2. So let's not just not be in not like on Deadly Fun Archaeology where he was behind in tech. That was potentially very detrimental for Warden. So he's just getting tier 2 already himself. The mech shop is coming in. Vehicle production for Matt Destar. Obviously going war trucks. But will he see it coming? He probably knows that Eldar is also going tier 2. Okay, so we got the wipe here. You can really see that buff ability that Farseer is getting. I really need to look up on what that one is called because it happens so much in these games. Helps with accuracy and range damage and melee damage actually, obviously for the Dark Reapers. Well, all ranged units and melee units. Warden needs to get out of here, but he also put the mind wall on the Big Mech. Now the fire dragons are coming in, and that means the Star needs to tie them up. A lot of low Dark Reaper models, but they all survived apparently.
Yeah. I got the good bits for this fight.
Okay, so Eldar is placing mines and a support platform. This one will probably be... Oh yeah, it's already been upgraded to D-cannon. Really good to fight the Star here.
War tracks is the fastest.
Yeah, these Guardians needs to run. Yeah, they are definitely dead here. Or at least I think so. Yeah. Okay, so Slugger Boys are tying these fire dragons up, so this is a small moment of opportunity by the start to just kill some fire dragons. Yeah. A small window of opportunity, I should say. Okay, so what are we getting here? We're getting knobs, okay. So, how these guys are building looks very similar to what happened in Game 1. Now the Wraithlord is coming in with the Brightlands, really good anti-vehicle
They shooting us.
unit. Shooter Boys are coming in here. These platforms are very, very squishy. And when you already have some damage with the big shooters and stuff on Shooter Boys, they can do good damage. I think they have... Yeah, they already have the Blastia research, which gives them a lot of damage. However, I don't think it was more than one big shooter, so... They're very squishy, the platforms. Now we have a big fight. Knobs are in here to just tie up the fire dragons. However, we have Warp Spiders on top of it. Looking at economy, Matt Destar 110 to 40.
Danger.
92 to 50 for Eldar.
How can we help?
The ancestors
The Guardians are, the Fire Dragons are getting tied up, but the War Trucks are over here because they were properly hunted by the Wraith Lord. Yeah.
How can I help? There is wisdom in your word. Your future seems so...
Knobs are really tanking a lot, however, I don't think they take that much firepower because one of these squads are getting tied up 24/7.
How can I help?
Okay, so we also have tank busters now in. Really good anti-vehicle unit. Not really good, but it's a decent one at least. They're very inaccurate, but they also hit a lot, the tank busters. Their melee damage against vehicles and buildings, I think, as well, are really, really strong, though. Not something everyone knows, I guess. But yeah, that is the case. They can actually tie up these Wraith Lords. Sometimes it really annoys them when they try to range attack with the Bright Lance.
Incoming enemy fire.
Warp Spider is still coming in. Getting more Warp Spiders. Oh, and I didn't say that, but we also have the Harlequin. Really good anti-infantry unit with a commander armor.
Thank you for delivering us safely.
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
Fully materialized and prepared for war.
Shooter boys over here. Slugger boys are just tying up this Wraith Lord. They obviously lose, but the idea is that they can hold a... Okay. Really, really good. So now we have 2 Tanker Busters. They can stop the Wraith Lord from doing too much. Nice. I felt like that there should be more Fire Dragons. But now it's probably a little too late. These Snob Squads are really doing work. They're super tanky at this point. And these Tank Busters are really doing some mess in the background. Warp Spiders are getting hunted down.
4 minutes until take and hold victory.
We are shadowy death.
Okay. Really, really good by Destar right now. He's really banging this game. Okay. The Warp Spiders are jumping in here. The Tank Busters are just tying them up. Meanwhile, the War Trucks are just shooting. I don't know if this is really good by Warden. Felt like a very desperate move. Really great push by Destar here. He's going in, even the Gretchens are coming in to help. They are going to destroy this listing post very fast, I will definitely say that. Really, really good. That is the biggest, that is the best play Matt Destar has made so far. Attacking with the Gretchen's range against the listing post.
The crossroad sings to me and I respond in kind.
Okay. Really well played by Destar. I don't see how Warden can get back in any way, shape, or form.
Naturally.
Farseer not really being able to do anything here. Yeah, GG. Okay, really well played by Destar. All jokes aside, he really, really played well. He didn't make the same mistakes that he did in the first game. And even though Warden went tier 2, the tier 2 game was better played, just in general, by Matt Destar. Obviously, I am not an Eldar main. so I need to be careful with what I'm saying, but I felt like it would have been smarter not to have so many Wraith Lords and instead get some Falcons and some Fire Dragons, because they're at least more mobile and not easily tied up by knobs and whatever else was coming in melee against them. Whereas Wraith Lords, they're slow, getting tied up by knobs and stuff. Even the Slugger Boys came in and did some stuff. Yeah, Tank Busters, really, really effective. The Boss Fighters didn't do that much. It almost looked like they didn't have the upgrades. But yeah, I think the ideas from both players was really good. However, I just think that Destar didn't do many mistakes. As soon as he was tier 2, he just looked like he outplayed the whole situation here. And maybe the army composition of Warden wasn't that good. Looked like Warden was playing the macro game well. He played really well in general. I felt like Warden actually played this best of 3 very well. And it was actually a close best of 3, even though like he's going up against a superstar like Destar. So yeah, I have nothing else to add. I think I'll move on. Really great best of 3. I'm glad it became a game 3. So looking at stats, military wise, oh my god. Okay, I might actually take it a little bit back. There's no way this should be a case. But I think this happens because in the end, I think in the end of the game, Warden was just losing a lot of infantry, and then that's why these numbers are closer. But just the fact that these numbers can even be close is not so good. Destar also went pretty much all his infantry in the late game was relatively tanky. And he had a bunch of vehicles, so it wasn't like only infantry that he had. He also had tank busters, but those were stealthed. So I guess it kind of makes sense, but I will still say this is bad, obviously. Resources, they're relatively close, but when it comes to the requisition game, Destar was ahead. So yeah, and technology also happened. Let's look at reinforcements actually. This is where it's useful. Okay, so Destar actually still reinforced the hell out of this game. So this just tells me that, yeah, in the later stages of the game, Warden just lost all his infantry. And this is why this number is very, very close. But regardless, it shouldn't be close. At least not this close. So yeah, I would say really well played by Destar. He's going to round 3 of the winners brackets. So this means that he goes to the winners bracket quarterfinal. Really well played. We'll see what his opponent will be in the next round. Okay, hey guys, just a little disclaimer before we go to the next games. We already actually know who Destar is going up against. He's going up against Tall Rash. I just forgot that we couldn't watch these games. I don't think I just talked about it in the first intro in this video, but I couldn't watch these games. Apparently, again, these were bugged. I don't know if it's like warp games. Whenever he's playing in these games, I can't watch the games. So that means Destar is going up against Tall Rash. I just want to put that in the video. Now, we're going to watch Atlar versus Forgotten. It's going to be interesting. Stay tuned. Okay, so for this round, we got Forgotten versus Atlar. Eldar versus Necrons. And they are playing on bloody hell. Interesting decider map that they ended up being. As I've formerly said, I think this is, or at least it used to be a Necron favorite map. I think so. Yeah, this is what they ended up being, and this is the remastered version. So I don't know if this is the case still, because there's still a bunch of light and heavy cover around. And yes, the negative cover is here, but I don't know about it being Necron favorite anymore. There's also 4 points instead of 3. But speaking of Necrons and Forgotten, he opens up 5 Scarabs. I would expect him to go Necron Warriors right after, and he's starting on the left side. On the right side, we got Eldar. being played by Atlar.
How can
We haven't seen Atlar yet. He got a pass to round 2. So this is his test. This is him. Forgotten has always been already been tested. But let's see if Atlar is also standing up to this test. He captures his outer points. He went 2 Guardians, 2 Bone Singers, and Plasma Generator, and Aspect Bottle, obviously. Going for Dark Reapers. We always see this in this matchup. And then Fleet of Foot, obviously. So, very standard it looks like. We already got some Necron Warriors. And now the Necron Warrior is also coming right after. So looks like Forgotten chose to capture the outer points. So he's not going super eco heavy, where it's 4 Scarab squads building generators. No, he's actually out and capturing a lot of points here. To be fair, the other one is kind of greedy, and especially on a map like this, playing against Eldar. Forgotten is running out. I think he was trying to see if the relic was already being captured a little bit. Now he's going into Eldar space. He won't get far. Yeah, the Scarab is dead. Okay, so Necron's going down. I think they want to secure this point. Eldar is attacking on the other side though. And we are getting a fortified obelisk here now. Forgotten closing in on his 5 generators. Will he build a 6th one, or will he go for the summoning core? I think we've seen both cases against Eldar. Eldar now going down to the... Ooh. Yeah. Eldar denying this relic, however, Necrons are attacking on this right side here. Necron Lord over here idling. Don't think that should be the case. The Scarab squad got removed here. We don't have a summoning core right now, so these guys won't be able to teleport out. Oh. Necron Lord attacking this side. He will probably deny this point being taken by Eldar. Forgotten rebuilding his Scarabs. This Necron Warrior squad is probably dead. Yeah. This is just pure suicide. He pretty much did nothing. He didn't kill anything. Not even a builder. And I know they are, like, Necron Warriors, yes, they are cheap to get out of your base, but they still take a long time to get out of your base. And he's also reinforcing, which is not cheap, 35 power. So, that is not easy. So the Bone Singers are coming in here, probably going to do the Rave Tomb. Forgotten places church here. I think that is a potential good idea. Now we have the Rave Tomb here. Really crazy that it can be done from this range. In my opinion, if you want to nerf this ability, you should at least get closer, if not all the way up to the building. I don't know if it's the best idea, but it could be an idea in my head. Okay, so Relic got denied by Necron Lord here. The critical locations are being taken by Eldar.
Victory countdown has begun.
However, this relic is being taken by Forgotten. So looking at economy, 86 to 20, not crazy economy. Oh, wait a minute. I never saw what happened over here. This needs to get rebuilt. I hope this was built. But 86 to 30, not crazy economy, but going tier 2 relatively early. And on the other side we have 70 to 60% type bonus. Still getting stunned by the Rave Tomb. Dark Reaper's coming in now. I think the Necron Lord needs to do something and not idle here. He's probably denying this point, but he has to do something here. Yeah, Necron warriors are just getting killed.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
The Necron Lord is coming in. A little late, I felt like. But he secured this position. Eldar's still... Oh, Eldar's not getting this. In fact, Eldar's not getting this at all. Necrons are getting it. But so many Necron warriors are dying. Okay. Atla's going in. He wants to fight the Necron Lord. I don't know if he has casted Mind War yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. Necrons are also going tier 2. Still having the turret. I think Necrons, like, regardless of this building being lost, he needs to run away here. He's losing way too many Necrons. Getting the Forbidden Archive. Probably going for the Solar Pulse to stop this relentless firepower. Okay. Builder Scarab's coming in here. Decamping here. Just scouting to see what happens. Got a good beam here. Now the Wraiths are coming in and they just got upgraded.
Victory countdown has begun.
Another Wraith coming in here. So, actually, relatively nice defended in the end here. The damage was a little too much before that, but I mean, in hindsight, at least the Obelisk survived, so that's pretty good. The Wraiths are really, really annoying right now for Atla. These Scarabs are still in the base. What are they doing here? Yeah, another Bone Singer coming in. Oh, but dying? Okay, great. Nice. The Immortals are now coming in. We have seen what Immortals can do in this tournament so far. Really good against buildings and really good against vehicles. And this makes sense because there's a Falcon right now flying around in the map. Okay, so here we have the Howling Banshees. We've seen this in this matchup many, many times. They're really good against the Wraiths. Well, looks like they're really good against Necrons in general, actually. Okay. The Obelisk went down. Not decapping this at all. Interesting. Okay, this is what I thought the Builder Scarabs would have done initially, build a turret here. Oh yeah, they're not gonna finish it. Still perma-stunned in this base. Really, really nice. We love it. I'm sorry guys, I just hate this ability. I really hate it. Sorry if I sound salty. Okay, so Atla is going in with his Banshees. See what he does here. Kills off one Wraith. Oh, sorry. They are going absolutely nuts here. Okay. Banshees also attacking this side. Banshees actually deal decent damage when they are upgraded to buildings. Decent damage, not amazing, but decent damage for what it is. So that's very good. Now upgrading heavily fortified Obelisk. This means it actually can shoot, you don't just have to use a beam. Okay, and now we have the Solar Pulse, just buying time for Necrons. And it means that Eldar has to go more forward if they want to keep up the firepower. The Wraiths are doing a backdoor here, really well played by Forgotten. So far, a pretty good game, relatively close I would say. Necrons has been on the back foot for the most of the game, but they're not giving up, they're not messing around either. Looks like Howling Banshees are also really good against Immortals for good reasons. However, these Howling Banshees took way too much damage. Ooh, it survives though. No, it didn't. Just didn't get out of range. Okay, great. Really well played by Forgotten. Really well played, actually. This Wraith got absolutely destroyed together with the Necron Lord if he isn't careful. Idling units over here. Should be decapping. Okay, so we have the Toon Spider out. Really makes sense. Now all these bodies here will come into play. This was probably calculated. I think this was calculated by Forgotten. Really well played, Forgotten. No, I'm just kidding. But it is actually kind of well played by Forgotten, a lot of these things right now. He's defending this position for this whole game right now. However, I'm not sure if he can hold on. Okay, Solar Pool's coming down again. Banshee's still coming in here, now using the Howling Shout, or whatever that ability is called. Should probably be tying up these Immortals instead of just running into the Necron Warriors. Okay, so these Wraiths are still doing work, also decap this area here. Massive fight going on down here. Okay, Necron's probably overextended a little bit here. Should be going back. No reason to overextend too much. Okay, Forgotten does everything that I said he shouldn't do, and he doesn't give a damn. Oh, Necron Lord taking too much damage. I think you overstayed your welcome. However, still doing some work over here. Oh. Sadly, the Toon Spider went down. Yeah. All of the army of Forgotten is just going down right now. This is too much for him. Looking at economy, 74 to 40, so a lot of damage being made over here by, he doesn't have his relic and he doesn't have the lower point here. So pretty, like, low-key well played by Forgotten, doing some backdoor and stuff, while still holding on here. However, I'm not sure if he can survive this for much longer. Plus 80 to 60% for Forgotten. Pretty decent economy, I would say. Pretty decent, if not pretty good, actually. I think plus 90 is a little better than getting a global and stuff, but he's perma using a lot of resources for this army that he's keep losing. Yeah, he's definitely losing this position. Yeah. Cancel this, mate. Yeah. At this point, it looks very bad for Forgotten. He did some nice economy damage on this side, but now the Wraith Lords are coming in here. Needs to be careful of the Immortals, but he's also killing a lot of Immortals, so that's great. Still, these critical locations aren't being captured yet. I feel like Atlas should definitely be retaking these points more. It's good that he have one Kappa unit left. Now attacking on the top side, that makes sense. All the Necron army is down here. Oh, however, I didn't see Atlas taking this side. That's real good. Now his economy is, thank God, looking better now. Okay, so he goes for tier 3. Mobilize for war research.
We are taking damage.
Tier 3 is going to be nightmarish because Forgotten is not even close to tier 3 as at least the looks of it. So still got a Toon Spider though. And it has a lot to work with here. He's getting a bunch of immortals, but I don't think they'll do very well against the Banshees for good reasons. Now coming in with the Destroyer. The Howling Banshees was down in a negative cover, so they did take a little bit more damage. Yeah. Atla has to retreat here.
Danger has found us.
Because he can't fire through this solar pulse.
Here at
Danger
last.
has found us.
Weapons fully charged.
Okay, nice. Another attack going on here. What is going on here? Okay, ready to decap or what? Still no signs of tier 2 from Forgotten.
Are the harbingers of death.
Getting out-teched in this situation just screams to me that he won't survive this. Oh, I don't know if this teleport was very smart of him.
The craft will face me and I respond in
We
kind.
are the messengers of doom.
I mean, the Banshees is just gonna destroy his immortals here.
Me and I respond in kind.
My powers are yours now.
Forgotten is trying to fight him in an open battlefield. I don't think that will go well for him. At least it shouldn't do. Yeah, too much damage. Okay, Forgotten trying to do a counterattack here. I respect it. He also decapped both relics here.
We are ready to redeploy.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Atla has been a little sloppy when it comes to the macro game. I think there was more openings where he could try and capture the map, recapture the map a little bit faster. A little bit at least. But his offensive game is really, really strong right now. He's playing really well.
We are ready to redeploy.
Banshees are really good in this matchup, it seems. Okay. Models getting destroyed. Everyone getting destroyed.
As predicted.
That's not Eldar. Well, Necrons are definitely doing a push here, but guess who's doing the fastest here? I think I'm pretty sure who I would put my money on. Oh, but we got John Cena beam soon. Can we do a John Cena? Okay. Delaying a little bit.
We are
A little
under
bit.
enemy fire.
Necrons are doing some crazy stuff over here, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I was betting a little too early. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Has found us.
Here at last.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
No way the Necrons can win this, right? This is too late, mate.
Many are
I like the idea, he's just doubling down on this, but I don't think he'll win this base race for sure. Even if he gets away with it, like, there's no way that, yeah. Nah. Webway gates in the base now. Yeah. The damage is too real. Too much. Yeah, it's not fast enough. So this is clearly a victory by Atla. So super well played. I feel like I've seen the name Atla before, but I actually am not sure who this player is. But as the looks of it, he's a really good Eldar player. We've seen Forgotten a couple of times. We've seen 3 games before with him. I've also played against him in online. He's pretty good. However, I don't think he's like super high level whatsoever. He's just a pretty good player, above average, kind of the same level, if not a tiny bit better than me. So Atla beating him like this, I must be respectful of that. That was well played by him. Obviously, this match was not fun for Necrons, or not usually fun for Necrons. I do think this is probably less in favor of Necrons, this map, as it used to be. Looking at the game, I felt like Forgotten actually played well for a lot of the time. But I think he lost way too many Necron warriors, losing Necron warriors very early over here, and then also just recklessly losing some of the units over here. I know that he tried to defend this obelisk, but I just don't know if the price he paid was good enough. Or I think the price he paid was too much. Here the Wraith Lords really make sense. There's not a lot of melee units, I guess, against Wraith Lords. Well, the Wraiths can jump the Wraith Lords, but they were busy doing other stuff, like tying up the Dark Reapers. Even doing some backdoor and stuff. I felt like Forgotten did some great stuff. However, he just couldn't handle the firepower from Forgotten, and the Banshees are also doing some great work. So, well played by Atlar. Really well played by Atlar. Let's go to game 2. Let's hope we get a best of 3. Let's really hope we get a best of 3. Fingers crossed. Okay, I got a little too excited. Obviously, we need to look at stats. So, we obviously can see big kill to death ratio. We always see this in this matchup. And we got resources here. Yeah, we got resources. This total score, again, hard to compare these two races, but this total score looks a little bit ahead in Forgotten's favor. I do think that Atlar didn't have the most amazing macro game, meaning he wasn't too mindful of his economy as he maybe could have been. So yeah, but yeah, regardless, Atlar definitely played well. Reinforced count is actually kinda high, a little bit high for Atlar. To be fair, he goes Banshees, who is melee units just jumping in the face of the enemy. So maybe that's why this number is relatively high. But yeah, still not beating what the Necrons have a tendency to do. Okay, let's get to game 2. Okay, so for game 2, Forgotten chose Tranquility's End, the Necron map. On the bottom side, Atlar goes Bonesinger, 2 Guardians, and Fleet of Foot. Aspect Portal, and probably I'll assume that he goes for a generator. I assume he plays it here. Come on, Atlar, don't let me down. Yeah, that's right. I predicted that, man. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so on the top side, we got Forgotten. Looks like he's doing the same opening. 5 Scarabs. This time, going in with a Scarab here, probably looking to decap something. We'll see here. He'll try to do some noise here. The Guardians, looks like they are... One of them are going for a point over here. Ooh, he's not seeing this. Okay, interesting turret placement. I didn't know you could do it cheesily. It's so cheesy in this situation. He wouldn't know, Atlar, what's coming. At least now.
We are under enemy fire.
Yeah, now he knows, obviously. Ooh, and we get the decap. But Dark Reapers are here.
Success.
They'll probably get the decap anyway.
All who love life fear the Reaper.
Yeah. Really well played. Really good early game from Forgotten so far. I like the cheese. Okay, so 5 Scarabs, as I said, capturing this outer point. Yeah, and he didn't have the resources at that moment, so he wasn't idling. He got them as soon as he got 25 power, so now he's building the obelisk. And a little bit slow with the economy, but that's okay. He's denying this area from Eldar. Really, really great. Now Eldar is doing some counterattacks. He realizes that he probably lost this area, so now he's gonna counterattack on this side. And Forgotten needs to do something
Success.
to counteract that. So as soon as the Necron Lord comes in, he'll probably try and fight
We are the
against
destroyer's
Atla.
agents on this plane.
So Atla has 44 to 10, 50
Danger
to 10.
has found us.
And now he's going in
We are
against
Doom
Forgotten.
incarnate.
See what he does here. Okay. Great. So, not the best economy, I will say, by Forgotten. He should be building a 5th generator as of now, or at least to some extent. He's focusing a lot on map control, a lot of map control. He has a bunch of strategic points, but doesn't really look like he's prioritizing economy that much. So I think this counterattack by Atla, at least theoretically, is really good. Yeah, he needs to disengage here. Forgotten. Now the other Necron warrior squad is coming out, that's really good. Eldar is still only 62 to 10, a little bit too low, but we already know why. But that is about to change very soon. Getting the 6th generator, okay, good. Forgotten still having this area while also having this area controlled. Critical locations, only one of them are controlled by Eldar though. Again, also about to be
Is
changed.
your wish?
After the 6 generators being built, Necrons are usually going for Summoning Core, and in this case it's no different. Forgotten does the same thing here. I think Forgotten is a little bit ahead, because Eldar's economy is just really damaged. He's counteracting it a little bit, so here again he's a strategic point behind, so he is counteracting that a little bit by upgrading his own economy. Now he's using the Raid Tomb against the turret. Forgotten is doubling down and saying, nope, I want to defend this. Now he's teleporting in. Okay, really great by Forgotten. So even though the idea was really good by Atla, Forgotten is not having any of it. Come on, Forgotten, I want a game 3. Come on, mate. A lot of Dark Reapers here.
Success.
Victory countdown has begun.
Another Rape... Oh my god. Another Rape Tome. I don't know if Forgotten will survive that. Okay, Forgotten chooses to... Forgotten splits his army. Okay, so he's choosing to defend and attack on the same time. I like it. However, tier 2 is coming in from Eldar side now. Yeah, really good defense by Forgotten, I must say. Okay, and delaying tier 2 as well. Some Necron warriors are dying, but he's definitely he's taking that trade all day long. Atla.
We are under
86 to 20 by Eldar. He's in trouble. Flayed ones are coming in here.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind.
6 minutes
Necrons
until taking
plus
hold
70
victory.
to 76 time bonus. Delaying the tier 2. This is really important. Like, Forgotten needs to really stop this teching here, because it can be very detrimental. Because he is all in on tier 1 right now. There's no signs of tier 2. Blade one's getting absolutely destroyed. Guardians are idling around the map. It's not so good. Should go for a critical location, I feel like. Lots of Necron warriors dying here, but I think it's okay. They don't have the upgrade, as it seems. Necron Lord was dead. He is now revived. Okay. I like this from Forgotten. Now coming in with the Scarab trying to decap this, I think. I really like the way Forgotten is playing. I really, really like it. Now the Farseer is coming in to probably counteract the Necron Lord, but also using her abilities to help out her ranged units. Oh, is the Aspect Portal going down? No way. Yeah. Looks like we're getting a game 3, guys. Don't want to call it too early, but I'm very close to calling it. We'll see. Lots of Necron warriors getting killed here, I think. Ooh. Don't buy more than you can chew. Forgotten, don't buy more than you can chew. Also, this tier 2 is coming in soon. Or not soon, but
Victory countdown
it's on its way.
has begun.
So he needs to stop that as well. I feel like Atlar is really doing his best to get back in this game. I like it. I love players who never give up like this, even though it looks horrible. Those signs of tier 2 by Forgotten, he's all in on this tier 1 fight. Or this tier 1.5. Because he got the summoning core. Rebuilding his aspect portal. Oh my god, it looks bad for him. What's his economy? 62 to 10. If he loses this Soul Shrine as well, that'll be bad. He cancelled it. Oh. I don't know how he's gonna survive this, honestly. The only saving grace is that he has a bunch of Dark Reapers. Oh, and the Blade ones got killed there.
The crowd world sings to me and I respond in kind.
Still no signs of tier 2 by Forgotten.
The crowd world sings to me and I respond in kind.
Okay, lots of Necron warriors are dying here. Ooh, Forgotten. I think you're overextending a little bit here, mate. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. Forgotten, get out of here. I know you got the generator, but you're not getting this, mate. Don't throw this one. No, don't take this fight. I know you think you can take this fight, but you can't. Oh, Necron Lord is down. Oh, this is a disaster. Forgotten, get out of here. Oh my god. Oh, Forgotten, my guy, this was too much. This was too much. What the fuck is going on, dude?
We are taking damage.
Okay, so at least Necrons are going tier 2, but the economy doesn't look amazing. He has the whole map, but like, does he even have an army? Yeah, he has 2 squads of Necron warriors, and he's going tier 2, so no signs of more army. Oh my god. No, Forgotten, don't tell me you threw this. Tier 2 is also coming in for Eldar now.
Incoming enemy fire.
Okay.
Success.
Really well played by Atlar, I will say that. He played out this situation really well. Oh, now it's Forgotten's turn to try and survive. Now he's getting the Greater Summoning Call. This is a crazy game. Forgotten actually has a chance. Sorry, Atlar has a chance. Forgotten went in here. Tried to decap this. see if he could do something. Eldar's economy is horrible. Absolute trash economy. Okay, 80 to 0. Now it's just bad. Necrons getting the Wraiths. Still only plus 70. Not the best economy for this moment, I would say. Okay, really good choice by Forgotten going to Destroyer here, because there's no anti-vehicle on this side by Eldar. Wraiths trying to backdoor. We got some Howling Banshees coming in here. And we have a turret. Okay. This turret should focus this warp, or this Bone Singer. Banshees are coming in here. Really, really good by Forgotten. However, I think Fire Dragons will come in soon. Yeah. Atla's going back to his base. Trying to recover it, and also running from these Wraiths. Another Destroyer coming in. Getting a flayed one as well. They're probably coming in here soon. Okay. Bone Singer's tying up the Destroyer here. Yeah, the flayed ones are dying. They're not gonna get out of here. Yeah, the Destroyer getting tied up is really, really bad for Forgotten. Really well played by Atla. This was a horrible situation. The fact that he's back in this game, I would maybe even say he's ahead in this game. The fact that is actually the case is really amazing to me. Well played, so far at least. Forgotten is oh, these Bone Singers are so annoying. I understand why Bone Singers are being played in this matchup. They tie up Destroyers, they absolutely mess up Immortals. They seem to really destroy Wraiths as well.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Forgotten placing another generator. I think it's a little too late, not gonna lie. We've got a bunch of Destroyers here.
We are the messengers of doom.
As I've said before, Destroyers are actually okay-ish in melee, but it's not even close compared to the range damage. So yeah, really good counterattack here by Atla. Okay, and even the Guardians are going in here melee. We have no real anti-vehicle of from Atla, and he's still doing this kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, Forgotten, this looks painful, bro. Your Destroyers are really not being able to do anything because they're just getting perma-tied. Atla is just destroying your base, mate. Toon Spider coming in. I don't like... Except if this monolith out of nowhere just becomes the actual monolith, the restored monolith. Whatever comes out of this monolith, like nothing will stop this. This is absolutely horrific. Toon Spider is not going to do anything. Good unit, but not going to do anything in this case. This game looks very, very over to me. my god, even the Dark Reaver's going in here melee. Yeah. This is over for Forgotten, I think. I don't think there's pretty much no way he can make a comeback here. I respect he's trying, but this looks really bad.
Take the battle to the enemy.
Fire Drake is now coming in. We're just waiting for the last nail in the coffin. We're waiting for Forgotten to just say, "Yeah, GG, well played, mate." These fire dragons are actually like getting demolished here. Not so good. It's really not any support portal or anything from Eldar.
We are under
84
enemy
to
fire.
10 economy, so not even a special economy. Both players overall just played on very low economy, I felt like. Or maybe not very low, just kind of low economy. Eldar at some point had horrible economy. Yeah. All the destroyers except for one is down.
Our time of weakness has paused.
Toon Spider doing his best, but not able to do anything. This is too much. Absolutely too much. Destroyer doing its best to survive, I guess. But Forgotten says GG. And the game is over. Wow. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so... Okay, let's start with the good, okay? Atla, you are crazy, my guy. I have no idea how you survived this. Well, I do have an idea, but let's just talk about what you did very well. Even though you lost this position, which was terrible for you, you did some counterattacks here, which was very, very good. Killed a couple of Necron warriors in here and stuff. Really good. You didn't get this strategic point, so you were still in a bad position, I felt like, and then Forgotten just tried to, like, you know, put the foot on the neck while you were laying down, trying to go for the throat while stomping on you, and yeah, he missed. Apparently he missed. And yeah, I think you played really well, just kited 24/7. You had a lot of Dark Reapers, that was your only hope. And when Eldar, by the way, guys, when any race, by the way, is so low on economy, you cannot lose your units. You have to 24/7 just kite. Look how many Bone Singers are dead over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is like, I don't have persistent bodies at max, so maybe it's even more. I'm gonna just tell you right now, that tier 2 got cancelled 24/7. The aspect portal went down. All the generators got absolutely destroyed. Like, I felt like Atla had lost this game. But Forgotten didn't realize when it was too late that he's overextending now. And he can't end the game. He should have teleported back. And maybe taken a little more care of his economy and tech. I know what he did, and what he did was super respectable. So let's just talk about Forgotten. What he did early game was crazy to me. Really well played early game, really sick game in general. And what he did here was just I'm gonna destroy you, and I'm gonna make sure you will never survive this early game, okay, Atler? Get down on your knees. But then Atler didn't listen, and Forgotten didn't pay attention. I think his economy was so, like, plus 70 is decent, but when you get into tier 2, it's not good, and he wasn't even tier 2 either. So, yeah, he just went all in on destroying him. He overextended way too much, and he realized way too late that he was overextending, so his whole army went down. It's funny, I saw, I'm not gonna shout out person, but I saw a person on a YouTube video commenting that he just never sees throws happening in the game, because this game is very easy to not throw when you're ahead. And I do agree that we don't see many throws like this in Dawn of War. However, this is an example of a massive throw, regardless of Forgotten having a really good plan. So yeah, whatever. Really, really well played, and respect to Atler. Kudos to you, and kudos to Forgotten. I didn't think that he was a worthy opponent. So even though this was a 2-0, really great 2-0, guys. I'm happy that we didn't get 3 games, because instead we got this random sick comeback by Atler. Units killed, relatively close compared to what kind of situation we win. So it's pretty crazy that Atler won this. But obviously dominating in terms of buildings raised and stuff like that. Resources. Obviously Atler was behind in resources. A lot of the time this is not like only 8,000 requisition gathered in 20 minutes. Not so good. Even power is also really bad. So obviously his total score is low. You can't completely compare Necrons with any race when it comes to resources, but let me just be real with you. They were winning the economy game, even though the economy wasn't super high. So yeah, well played by Atler. We're gonna go for the next round, the next matchup. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys. For this round, we got Bloody Monster against Nameless. Now, Bloody Monster playing Necrons, and Nameless playing Sisters. They are playing on Tranquility's End. Nameless, he obviously playing Sisters. He's going 2 Servitors and 2 Missionaries. He is going Pristine Sanctuary and Adeptor, the Barrack. Looks like we're getting... Maybe we're getting Seraphims. It's going to be interesting if that happens. On the top side, we got Bloody Monster. Potentially the best Necron player, period, ever. At least now, he's definitely the best in the world, I think. He goes 5 Scarabs and a bunch of Necron warriors. However, his first 2 Scarabs are doing a lot of scouting. See if he can decap some stuff here. Obviously, this map is Necron favored. We've seen a couple of games on, with Necrons on this map. So this being the Decider map, pretty good for Bloody Monster. Yeah, and we are getting Seraphims, but not the aggro version of Seraphims. Really, really good, by the way, of Bloody Monster right here. I think him going in here against Sisters is really, really good, because these missionaries aren't going to do a big thing, and the Seraphims are getting laid out of the base. So Bloody Monster really delaying Sisters' economy right now, still plus 20 to 30. Meanwhile, his economy is being built up. So really well played by Bloody Monster so far. Bloody Monster, he didn't play in the first round. So this is the first time you're seeing him. Nameless, on the other hand, I think he played against Oh, why am I blanking? Wow, why am I blanking? Hold up, I can't take this. I need to pause. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so he played against Kuo, who played IG, and I remember some of those games now. That was very well played by Nameless. Looks like he's a pretty good player, actually. But we'll see. Now this is probably the biggest test of his life in this tournament. He's going up against Mr. Bloody Monster himself. So, we'll see. Right now he's going in here, trying to go for some builders, I would assume here. He can obviously he's way faster than Necrons, obviously. However, Bloody Monster builds a turret, so he's not having any of this. Already has 5 generators and trying to build the 6th generator. Still, with all due respect, terrible economy, but I think Nameless would agree with me. Really, really detrimental what Bloody Monster did.
I am come with the Emperor's creed.
In the early game. The only downside to what Bloody Monster, and I think he takes that trade all day long, the only downside to him having both his scarabs over here is that he's a little bit behind in terms of time bonus. He didn't build all his obelisks. So he focused on decapping and building economy instead. And this also means... Oh, this is the other thing, by the way, about obelisks. It means that you don't have a lot of population cap. So you can see here, he only has a squad cap of 8. Now it's increasing as he's building obelisks. So, not good to not have obelisks, but obviously he's getting it. So that's the only downside to what Bloody Monster did. Otherwise, this is just like really good early game from him. Have he even lost any scarabs? I don't think so. Like, he has lost scarabs, but not like a whole squad. Really good. Nameless still trying to do some harassment. His economy is 68 to 10.
And the Tempest, Emperor Deliverer.
Yeah, obviously still not good, but at least it's getting better. The Scarab Squad still not getting killed, and a Seraphim got killed here. Now Bloody Monster is going in here. He wants to do a counterattack. This turret was really, really bad for the Seraphims here. Literally countering the Seraphims straight up. Yeah. Looks like Bloody Monster is taking this. By the way, I'm saying this is Tranquility's End, but this whole time it has been the remastered version in this whole tournament. I think it's a very, very beautiful map. Okay, great. So now Bloody Monster is getting into the base, but Canoness is out. Really, really great. Really great. Commander, there you go. Can't speak right now. And she got the Flamer Cannon. Infernal Pistol, I mean. Also, we're getting the first generator right now from... oh, not the first, sorry. The second generator from Nameless. We now have the upgrade from the Necron Warriors. That's why they're turning green. And they are definitely getting this plasma generator. Meanwhile, Nameless reinforced his Seraphims a lot. And now he's destroying these Necron Warriors. He needs to jump in here and stop this.
In the Emperor's name! Purge them!
Okay. Looks like Bloody Monster is also taking this. However, he is taking some losses here.
I have made it, holy.
Actually taking a bunch of losses potentially if he doesn't teleport out of here. Ooh. think Nameless is paying a little too much respect. A little too much. I know why he's kiting though. Okay. I think he can hunt these down. Definitely.
Heresy and mutation.
However, he needs to get these Builder Scarabs out of his base. He also tried to retake this, or take that from Necrons. But Necrons wasn't having any of it.
I am a servant.
Need to save this missionary. Oh, doesn't micro it. That's bad. Now Bloody Monster can teleport out of here. Yeah. A little too... This is by the way the Necron God. But I felt like he lost a little too many Necron warriors, but I think he's taking this trade any day long. Also buying himself time to do some other stuff over here. So far he has only built Bloody Monster. So far he has only built Necron warriors. That's interesting. I think he does it because well, they are a little more they are a little bit more valuable. Flayed ones, at least in this case, is pretty much useless because Seraphims are just running around 24/7. Okay. I think Necron's army is a tiny bit stronger because of the upgrades here. Nameless trying not to go too close to the Necron warriors. I mean, Bloody Monster keeps destroying this economy. I don't think that I don't think Sisters will get away from this. Yeah, tier 2 from Necrons as well. Is that a tier 2.5? Yeah, Greater Summoning Core. Oh, I mean, we also have tier 2. I didn't even notice. Sorry, guys. We also have tier 2 from Nameless, and he is going Celestians. However, I don't think he'll be able to sustain this tier 2. We also got Blessed Armor, really good. It helps a lot with increasing HP on pretty much all infantry. All infantry, yeah. So pretty much all infantry.
Victory countdown.
For Sisters. But even though he might have right now a stronger army. Okay. Yeah. Okay, GG. Forget what I said. I also said might have, but he didn't. It wasn't even close. He didn't have a stronger army at all. Was that tier 2 upgrade for Necrons, or was it tier 3? Not tier 3. The whatever. Was it Necron Warrior upgrade 2? I don't know. Well, whatever. Really well played by Bloody Monster. He just absolutely demolished Nameless's economy. So even if Nameless had a stronger army, there was no way he could sustain it because, yeah, his economy was horrible. 56 to 10 or whatever his economy was in the last moments. Yeah, just pure Necron Warrior spam from Bloody Monster. I'm pretty sure he got the Necron. This looks a little different. He got the Necron Warrior upgrade too. But yeah, Bloody Monster, an absolutely bloody monster. Let's just be real. Plus 80, yeah. I just don't know what you do against a monster like Bloody Monster. He played super well, obviously denying a lot of resources from Nameless, and Nameless didn't get to do enough. And the ideas was good from Nameless, but Bloody Monster knew what was going on, so he just placed the Ghost Turd. You could tell that Bloody Monster knows this game in and out. He thinks that Sisters are going Seraphims, I would guess. And that means that he knows that he has time to just disrupt this. And missionaries aren't really good at handling those kind of situations. And especially if they don't have any backings of any infantry units. So, That was well played by Bloody Monster. And then as soon as he got attacked, he just got a turret up. And so at that point, the counterattack was just, yeah, not going to do anything from Nameless's side. And yeah, just Necron Warrior spam, and then GG. Okay, well played. This was also a good, a very, very good map for Bloody Monster. So let's see what happens in game 2. I think this looks a tiny bit like this is a skill gap. However, this is also Bloody Monster. As I said, he's probably the best player right now in Soulstorm. So I don't shame anyone for getting skill gap by Bloody Monster. But we'll see. I don't think Nameless looks bad at all. I think I've even seen him online a couple of times. He's pretty good. So I'm not... and we also saw how he handled Kuo. So maybe he has a chance, but I doubt it. Well, I should be hyping game 2. I'm sorry, guys, but whatever. Let's see what happens here in stats. So in terms of stats, Bloody Monster absolutely killed everyone. Oh, sorry, this is Nameless. That makes more sense. So Nameless obviously killed a bunch of units from Bloody Monster. And Bloody Monster lost more than double of what he killed. However, Bloody Monster, in terms of buildings raised and also the resources, again, I know we can always talk about how hard it is to compare these two, but like, let's be real, look at the total score. It's double of what Nameless have. And like, it doesn't matter that Nameless kills a bunch of units. These units that's being lost by Nameless, he can't reinforce it at all. Meanwhile, Bloody Monster can get away with most of the stuff. So, yeah. Well played by Bloody Monster. Let's see if Nameless can bounce back. As long as he does his best, I feel like he can at least give Bloody Monster a run for his money. But otherwise, I think it's going to be very hard for Nameless. Fingers crossed. Good luck to Nameless. Let's go to game 2, guys. Okay, so for game 2, Nameless chose Titan's Fall. So, interesting. Titan's Fall, I guess it's a pretty good Seraphim map. A lot of terrain here and there. It's also a pretty decent big map. So, yeah, it's real good for fast Seraphims around. Flying around. Bloody Monster, he starts on the bottom side. He goes 5 Scarabs and a bunch of Necron Warriors right after. And he is basically looking like he's doing the same opening as last time. Okay, so Nameless, oh, wow. Okay, so Nameless, he's doing Barrack, Pristine Sanctuary, and a Power Generator.
With the Emperor's greed in hand.
He also went 3 Missionaries, not 2. Really interesting. I think he does this because he wants to take over the map. Just like we've seen a bunch of people try to do against Necrons in many different matchups. We're still getting the Seraphim squad. This opening, I feel like, is a tiny bit greedy, but I've also seen some Sisters players do it, so I don't think it's that bad at all, actually. And if your points are getting perma decap and you're expecting it, maybe just build 1 listening post and then you can probably even upgrade it. I don't think he'll do it, but like, I guess you could do that if you're not getting good economy. Okay, so the Seraphims are coming in here now. They're gonna hunt down these Builder Scarabs who decap this one. Meanwhile over here, that looked a little wacky, but meanwhile over here the Missionary is decapping here. Okay. Okay, decent early game by Nameless. Kills this Scarab. It's now this listening post has been finished. And this listening post will also get finished. So,
from the lighting,
looking pretty good. Even though he started a generator in this. Yeah. Really nice. Okay.
I have made it holy ground. Praised be the
And
Emperor
yeah,
for
the
giving
Seraph
us
gets
this
over here,
point.
defending this area, just making sure instead of going down here and then having the Scarabs get over here and then decap. And it gets over here and just defends. Pretty good. Yeah, I like this.
Serve the sisterhood.
Okay, how's Bloody Monster doing? He has no obelisk right now, which he didn't have last time he did this opening. Yeah, he's losing this position as well. I mean, he'll probably get this obelisk, or at least I hope he will. But if he doesn't, he's gonna have a problem with population cap very, very soon. And also not having enough time bonus is not that good for Necrons. However, he's building a turret here, which is really good, because otherwise these Seraphims are going to do some noise. Okay, so Sisters also got this one, and he's even going for this one. Okay, great by Nameless. I like it. Yeah.
Victory countdown.
Finding the servitors. Will he be able to stop it? Yeah, he will. Okay. So this listening post doesn't get finished. Oh, but Nameless decaps this. I really like the way that Nameless is playing. He only has one Seraphim squad. However, he's super effective with it. 3 missionaries and a Seraphim squad. That's all he got. And he's just taken over as much as he can from the map. 85 to 10 economy is a pretty good economy, and he's rushing tier 2. Okay, wow. Oh. Will Bloody Monster actually get away from Nameless here then? Because tier 2 seems really, really rough to play against for Bloody Monster, especially when the Celestians comes out.
Without devotion, we are nothing.
Sworn ever to your service when at peace and when at war.
Bloody Monster is in a bit of a trouble, I feel like.
Location secured and sanctified.
Yeah, and he's not being able to deny this. So far...
I remain pure.
So far, Nameless is really controlling this map great. Bloody Monster is doing his best to just stop this. But Nameless is really trying to mess around. He has 98 to 10 right now. Meanwhile, economy is okay. It's getting pretty good. Plus 80 soon, and we're getting the Necron Warrior upgrade. The first. However, he's still tier 1, and right now Sisters is tier 2. They got the Celestians, and now all the upgrades are coming in for the Celestians. Oh, I don't know if Bloody Monster will be able to handle this.
The lighting and the tempest, Emperor
Yeah.
deliver us.
Necrons are running around trying to like stop the bleeding.
Victory countdown.
But meanwhile, we get more and more Celestians from Nameless. Getting some decaps here and there, I like it.
I serve.
Yeah. Bloody Monster realizes now, because he sees the Celestians, that Nameless is tier 2. See how he reacts. He's getting even more economy, and now he's getting Flayed Ones. Flayed Ones are decent against the Celestians.
Victory countdown has begun.
He needs the Flayed Ones because the Necron Warriors won't survive this. There's no way they're beating the Celestians like this. Especially not if they're getting healed and stuff.
I serve the Emperor.
Nice. Yeah, yeah, okay, good. Bloody Monster is teleporting out of here. Ooh. Can Nameless actually beat Bloody Monster? That would be sick, dude. Hey, great. So now Bloody Monster is attacking this side. I mean, Bloody Monster is playing this game well, I feel like. However, he... Yeah. He's not... Well, he's obviously behind in tech. Now the Confessor comes in. Oh my god. Got the Holy Relic... I can never spell this, okay? Whatever, I'm not gonna try. The Holy Relic. Holy Relic, dude. Is coming in. We're getting the stun. The Confessor is coming out. This is going to be disgusting. This army is already really, really strong. 3 Celestian squads. Some of them are already equipped with the leader and the commander, sergeant. Oh my god. Yeah, lots of firepower here from Sisters. These Necron warriors is already teleported, so he can't teleport again. Oh, are we getting a wipe? A full-on wipe? I think so. Oh, so well played by Nameless. I really like this way he's playing. He came in with a plan, and now Bloody Monster is in trouble. Oh god. So much firepower. I mean, we've seen comebacks. We just saw Atlar make a sick comeback. But this does not look comebackable. If that is even a word, comebackable. No. Yeah, I don't see the play here from Bloody Monster. I think he's so behind in tech that now that he's catching up, but the economy 110 to 30. Bloody Monster also pretty good economy, plus 90. The Emperor's Wrath is coming in here, but his army is just gone.
Take and hold victory.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that was well played by Nameless. That was really well played by Nameless. He came in with a plan. He just said, I'm gonna do this build order. I'm gonna rush tier 2. I'm gonna do a bunch of like map control capping on this map. I have a Seraphim squad making sure that all your scarabs can just go to hell. And yeah, I'm gonna destroy you in tier 2. And Bloody Monster... Again, don't want to talk too bad about the god himself. And if Bloody Monster sees this video, he can roast me if I'm saying some bad shit. However, obviously in a best of 3, maybe change your strategy a little bit. You went for the exact same strategy, and maybe Sisters just said, okay, I know exactly what to do then, if you're doing the exact same thing. I'm not sure that's the reason why Nameless won. I'm not saying that. But if I had to say something, that was probably Bloody Monster's mistake. Because his play didn't work. Looks like Nameless actually saw it coming. Because last game, the Tranquility's End game, the Scarabs didn't have to travel this far or wherever they had to go, so the Seraphims got out in time. And yeah, we also had 3 missionaries, so yeah, I guess it was really well played by Nameless. Bloody Monster, yeah, the gauntlet has been thrown down. We actually have a best of 3 now. My money is still on Bloody Monster. It's also him who's going to choose the next game, but this was really well played by Nameless. Respect, he had a good plan. Let's see the next game, but let's actually look at the stats real quick. Yeah. Bloody Monster is a Bloody Monster, but let's just say it like this. This time the monster was bleeding himself. That's all I have to say. Resources, again, a little hard to compare, but Bloody Monster, we knew that he had a pretty good economy, but Nameless had a pretty good economy as well. So, yeah, nothing big to say here. Reinforcement counts. There's actually a little bit I want to say here. Nameless didn't have to reinforce that much, and he had a pretty good economy on top of it. So that was really good by him. And getting to tier 2 very fast, and Bloody Monster couldn't kill any of his units. He didn't have to reinforce. So, yeah. Let's get to game 3, guys. We actually have a moment where Bloody Monster has to show up in game 3. So, yeah, let's see if he can do that. Well played to Nameless, guys. Okay, so for game 3, we got Battle Marshes as the map that Bloody Monster chose. On the top side, we have Nameless playing as Sisters. Looking like he's going to make the same build order, maybe. 3 missionaries. Probably going to do the same opening, why not? So he's building these 2 buildings, trying to build them around the same time, and then getting the plasma generator. Yeah, so the exact same build order. If I won against Bloody Monster with this build order, spoiler alert, I won't. I'm not good enough. But if I did it, I would do the exact same thing. Okay, so on the bottom side, Bloody Monster doubles down on his strategy, and he does not give an F. This is also a shorter map, so I guess he can almost do that anyway. Well played, he knows now what's going on. And yeah, he's gonna try and decap here. Seraphims are coming out, but they will at least be too late for this one. Will Bloody Monster also find this one? He probably will. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he started 5 Scarabs, like he did last time, and a bunch of Necron Warriors, and he's building up his economy with the other 3 Scarab squads. Yeah, getting a good decap here. Probably decapping this one as well. Seraphims are out. Yeah, getting the decap. Seraphims are going to try and stop this. Now, Bloody Monster knows what's going on. So, let's see if he changes his strategy, but I don't think he will. This missionary is going over here to take this relic, okay. So this one is secured. Okay, Bloody Monster is doubling down here. Ooh. Messed a little bit up here. Okay, getting the decap here. Well played by Bloody Monster. Really, really well played. So we kind of have like... Well, he's losing all his Scarab squads, definitely, so... It's not like picture perfect, but for what it is, really well played, man. Really well played. I hope this got... Yeah, so this got finished. Plasma generator, so don't worry about that one. 32 to 10. Let's be real, horrible economy. Now the Seraphims are coming in. No turret yet, but we do have the Necron Warriors, and they're staying close to this zone right here. So they don't have to move a lot. However, turret comes up anyway. Necron Warrior is also defending this area here. And now we're getting the Summoning Core. So we only have 5 generators, but that's fine. He's building a turret instead. But now he's getting this Summoning Core. He will need that because he's probably going to teleport back and forth playing against the Seraphims. And also it's just good to just have the upgrade when you only build Necron Warriors. Obviously plus 60 for Necrons. Bloody Monster. Now he's building the 6th generator. Seraphims are jumping over here. They're gonna take a lot of damage here. This point got captured by Nameless. So his economy is looking better and better. 74 to 10. However, he's not steamrolling the same way that he did last game due to the early game loss that he did. or that he had. He's going for this relic though, and he's going for this critical location. So still trying to capture the map more. And now he's going tier 2 again. He doesn't have the same power or the same amount of resources that he had before, like last game when he went tier 2. However, it's still looking pretty decent for him. Bloody Monster not going tier 2 yet. He is attacking on this side though. Necron Warriors has to disengage here. Now the tier 2, the Necron Warrior upgrade is in here. Now he's turning. Okay. Good that Nameless realized that he's not taking that fight then. Okay, so we got the Infernal Pistol, and we got the power weapons for all the veterans and canonist
I have made it.
leaders, just in general. Melee weapon. And then we got the tier 2 now coming in. So we're gonna see Celestians again, I think. Not the same amount of it's not the same standing point that Nameless was on last time. He doesn't have that good of economy going into tier 2. Let's see. Now it gets the blessed armor. This is really good.
Celestian squad, ready for battle!
He's trying to win this side, but he's gonna definitely lose this side. I think he needs to take more care of his economy, try to upgrade these points. Because his requisition is too low for this situation, I feel like. Bloody Monster is going tier 2. Okay, great. Really good response, I feel like. Really good, or it's getting really good, the economy. Celestians doing some work here. Bloody Monster realizes it might be a little too strong of an army, but to be fair, these Necron Warriors are upgraded, so they're not to be too much messed with. But I do think that the Celestians are a bit stronger here. I definitely do think that. Especially if they can use the light cover. Yeah, teleporting out here. Pretty horrible economy, I would say, for Sisters. He's also losing this side. I, with all due respect for Nameless, I don't understand why he's not upgrading just 1 or 2 listening posts. Now Bloody Monster is going for tier 2.5. Sisters is also tier 2.5 due to this holy thing. And he's getting the Confessor. Okay, great. So, the same strategies as last time, but not the same situation. Not the same context. Going out to the light cover. Now they're counter-attacking towards the Necrons here. Still 68 to 20. So please don't lose too many units, Nameless. Yeah. Good. You only lost a few Celestians. But even 2 or 3 is really not good when your economy is this bad. Yeah. Okay. Decent damage by Nameless, I will say that. Oh, don't overextend too much. Now in comes all the other Necro Warriors. He needs to disengage here. It's a little too much. Okay, good. Okay, good. So he took this point. He really needs to care more about his... okay, now he's increasing the listing... he's upgrading the listing post here.
I am a servant to the Emperor.
Getting the turret up here. It got destroyed, I think. So yeah, it makes sense that he would rebuild it. Oh, did it? Interesting. Okay, so the Celestians are going in. Good Emperor's Wrath. Ooh. This is a massive fight. This could be very, very important for the game. However, the Destroyer is now coming in. Bloody Monster is doubling down on this match, on this fight. This looks bad for Necrons, but not so bad actually, because a lot of Celestians are dying as well. But I do believe that... Oh my god. Nameless has a lot of firepower. Really... I mean, so... Even though Bloody Monster lost that fight, I'm not sure if he lost it in the bigger picture, because his economy is so good. Meanwhile, Sisters, well, he probably just got this 92. Meanwhile, Sisters for a while has had a really bad economy, so it's not equal the same way. Bloody Monster maybe lost the fight in of itself. And see how many Sisters, and it's also very expensive Sisters being killed. It's Celestians. So I'm not sure if I actually think that was bad for Bloody Monster. Also, he didn't want to lose this position here, so really good defense, I think. This is a really, really strong, good game. Let's see if Bloody Monster wants to take this fight, because it's out in heavy cover. Oh, Tomb Spider's out now. And it's going to use all of these Necron bodies. Okay. We have 3 Celestians. And then we have a Seraphim squad.
I am a servant to the Emperor.
Celestian squad, ready for battle!
Okay, great. Now we have a big engage. I'm not sure if Nameless is going to win this one. However, a massive Emperor's Wrath. Oh, Bloody Monster has the full upgrade now. On top of that. And this Tomb Spider is reinforcing whatever is being lost in the front line. Really well played by Bloody Monster, I will say that. Well, 104 to 20 is pretty decent economy for tier 2, but I'm not sure if, well, it might be a little too late right now, because his army is not the best at this point. He has another Celestian, so now we have 4 Celestian squads. Bloody Monster could attack over here, I feel like, but he's going straight for the head. He's going all in here. Is this the final push from Bloody Monster? A lot of firepower from the Celestians, I feel like. got the big stun from the Confessor on this Necron Warrior squad. The Toon Spider is still doing some work, I feel like. It's a massive fight. Absolute bloodbath. Even the listening post turret is coming into work here. Toon Spider is coming in here. Even doing some work. Confessor is isolated. He'll probably die here. Yeah, Confessor's down. Oh, even the Toon Spider is about to die. But it's still surviving. Yeah, Bloody Monster. Absolutely bashing this one. Oh, Toon Spider goes down, but at what cost? I would say a very, very big cost, a massive price. Nameless is paying the price, and he's saying GG. Okay, really good game. I loved it. I freaking loved it. Really well played by Bloody Monster. I just felt like he played the fundamentals of the game way better. Or not way better. That was disrespectful to say, but he played it better. The difference in this game compared to the former game was, well, I would just say it shortly by saying economy. But it was more than just economy. It was also some map control, and Bloody Monster was more successful this time with his decapping project that he always went into. This is a smaller map, so I guess that was one of the reasons why it went well for him. And also Bloody Monster kept building his economy. And we can see here he had the global. So, yeah, I don't know if Nameless should have upgraded some of these listing posts. I felt like he ignored his economy for way too long. He didn't have enough requisition. Even power was maybe a little questionable, but I think he could get away with just plus 20. Kind of get away with it. Yeah, his economy was just not good enough, and I felt like he didn't realize fast enough. This trade down here was really good. Like, if you saw the fight, it looked like Nameless, in my opinion, killed a bunch of Necron warriors, but like, the Celestians are more expensive as a unit, and also the fact that, like, for every Celestian going down versus 1.5 or 2 Necron warriors, Necrons are taking that trade all day, I guess, because he had a way better economy. Or at least, yeah, significantly better economy than Nameless had. So, yeah. This felt like a war, this felt like economy decided it. But, yeah. Bloody Monster played really well, and Nameless are, like, I gotta give this guy credit. Well played, bro. Like, maybe I just don't know you enough, but you're a pretty good player. It seems like going up against Bloody Monster and, like, doing stuff like this is pretty well played. So you don't mess around with the god himself. So yeah, well played to Nameless. But the best of 3 goes to Bloody Monster, so he moves on to the next round. Let's look at stats. So Bloody Monster, again, more units killed. Makes sense, we know this, we've seen so many Necron games at this point, so it makes sense. However, it's relatively close, and again, the units are more valuable on Nameless's side. And yeah, the economy game, wow, this wasn't that. I know it's like, again, Necron's hard to compare, but massive difference here in economy. And yeah, this was not the only reason, but probably the main reason why Nameless lost this game. Technology, yeah, technology do exist. Okay, so well played to Bloody Monster, he moves on. Let's go to the next round. Okay, so this is going to be the last round for this video. So in this round, we have Mr. Rayhard. versus Den Superman. Den Superman is starting on the left side, and he's opening up 5 scarabs, building a bunch of economy. Let's see what he does with the first one here. Okay, so looks like he's right now at least just building up economy. On the right hand side we have Mr. Rayhard. He goes for 2 servitors and 2 missionaries. He's going Pristine Sanctuary and Adeptors. So looking like a Seraphim. Oh, it's not a Seraphim opening. We have a Battle Sister, so maybe we're just having Flamers here. It's going to be interesting. I'm not an expert in okay, we're also getting a generator. I'm not an expert in Sisters, so sometimes the build orders can be a little hard for me. Okay, he actually deleted this. Okay, interesting. Let's see what's going to happen. I think that this just screams to me he want to go Canoness and a bunch of Flamers. Obviously building up his economy as of now. Now he's going Seraphim Squad. Okay, interesting. Then Superman, we have seen him a couple of yeah, we have seen him play the round before. He played against Tanya Filia, which was a very, very sick best of 3. And then Superman really stood up against the Tau player in Tanya Filia. Then Superman, one of the really good Necron players, has been around for a while, so pretty good player. Right now, Mr. Rayhard is doing some interesting stuff with the Battle Sister squad here. See what he's going to do. The Battle Sisters aren't really doing any damage, and not much at least, and especially when they don't have Flamers. Now we have the Seraphims coming in, and they're set to Overwatch. Interesting. Then Superman built up his economy relatively fast, I feel like. Meanwhile, Sisters also building economy, getting the Holy Icon, and now he is getting a generator. Looks like
they will never triumph.
Looks like he is just having this army of Seraphims and Battle Sisters. The Battle Sisters aren't really doing anything, with all due respect. Oh, by the way, the map is called Francia Demise. I'm not an expert in this map at all, but I do believe this is a pretty decent Necron map. There's only 3 points, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then a relic. So a little bit like old school Bloody Hell, and then we have a bunch of like negative cover here in the middle. I don't know the map very well because I just don't see it and I don't play it either. But there's some heavy cover here, so not just negative cover. Still reinforcing Battle Sisters. Now he's trying to overwatch some Flamers. The Seraphims are doing some work, but doesn't look like they've done like incredibly good damage. Now we have the Summoning Core in. I don't think this fight is good from the Battle Sisters without Flamers, but now the Flamers are coming in. However, the healing is pretty good, so I guess that's decent. Now it looks like then Superman is in trouble. However, now the Necron Lord comes in. Seraphims are taking some damage. No Canoness out. Oh yeah, okay, now the Canoness is on its way, but still no Canoness yet. On the left side, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words in this one. This is the last cast for today. Necrons getting the Necron upgrade and going for Flayed ones. Okay, interesting. That's going to tie up this Battle Sister squad. That's going to be important because these flamers are really, really, really strong right now. Oh, getting the decap on the relic. This is really, really good from Den Superman. We have already seen Den Superman. He's a really, really good player. So it doesn't surprise me. I don't know Mr. Rayhard at all. Or maybe it's another player, but he plays by this name. I don't actually know who it is, so my bad about that. A lot of firepower with these flamers. This squad doesn't have flamers yet. Oh, I would move these guys. Rayhard. Oh, this Necron warriors are getting destroyed now. The morale is being cut to 0 due to the flamers. Oh, Necron Lord is down. Where is he? Yeah, Necron Lord is going down. Okay, great.
Strike them, sisters!
However, Flayed ones are now coming in. Sisters still lost this. So on economy we have 70 to 60. The other side we have 62 to 20. So not good Sisters economy. Looks like he has the stronger army, but I'm not sure if he has a... like his economy is good enough. To be fair, it's not a much stronger army. I would even argue that Necrons is like very close to being just as strong. So, Sisters just have to kite. Flayed ones being really, really annoying right now. These Seraphims still fighting over here. Should probably help with killing these Flayed ones because they are just buying time. Meanwhile, the base is getting destroyed over here. Fossil grenades getting out a little bit late, I feel like. Fossil grenades are super, super, super strong anti-infantry burning grenades. The economy is getting absolutely destroyed for Mr. Rayhard. The Flayed ones are getting destroyed, but now in comes the Necron Lord, and he's actually using the phase shift to make them invulnerable, so he's buying even more time for his Necron warriors. Then Superman tried to go in with the Scarabs to decap this. Good for Mr. Rayhard that he placed the listing post, and now the Fossil grenades are coming in. I think then Superman needs to get out of here. Don't throw this game, mate. Okay, good. Then Superman knows, I am not doing this. I did enough damage. Look at this economy from Sisters. They literally have no power and only 68 in requisition. Their moment of opportunity is now. They need to do the counterpunch now. Then Superman took over the whole map of critical locations. Remember that critical locations actually gives time bonus. So we have 100% time bonus right now and plus 80. Forbidden Archive. We're not tier 2 yet for Necron side, but still pretty good army and really good economy. Now we're going tier 2. Meanwhile, Sisters is stuck at tier 1 for good reasons, because he does not have any power.
Take and hold victory.
It's true that Sisters probably have a bit stronger army right now. The Foster grenades are really, really strong. However, there's a bunch of Flayed ones in here. I'm not sure if... yeah. Then Superman, if he doesn't lose too many units here, he will get away with this. Because the destruction of this economy is too bad.
There are too many! Our Emperor gives us strength.
I feel like this missionary should go over here and help with this relic, and then the Sister Squad could get in here. Canoness is really low, by the way. I didn't see it. Putting it into the squad here, really, really good. Whenever your commander is this low, this might actually be a really good idea. Yeah. I mean, Sisters is going tier 2, but it's too late, and even if he gets tier 2, I don't think he'll sustain the tier 2 because his economy is so bad. Yeah. Okay, in comes Necrons tier 2.5. Sisters is slowly taking over the map.
Location secured and sanctified.
And he is rebuilding some of his economy.
It's your will.
Immortals now coming in.
Location secured and sanctified.
This is the anti-building, anti-vehicle unit. This tells me that then Superman wants to finish this game. He's in such a good position. So even though Sisters now have 86 to 20, and he actually places mines here. Okay, not bad idea actually.
Victory countdown.
So even though it's now 92 to 20, okay, so pretty decent economy. He's also tier 2. So he'll probably try and go for Celestians. But I do think that Necrons is still ahead, way much ahead. Now he has the Necron Warrior upgrade too. Oh, don't take too much damage here in the negative cover. Solar Pulse now coming in. Mr. Rayhard needs to run here. Yep. Canoness now coming back. Still very low, but not as terrible as last time. Yeah, he needs to run. In comes the Destroyer.
6 minutes until taking hold.
The mines can at least do something here. This Battle Sister needs to run. I didn't actually see if that was set GG or anything. Was Mr. Rayhard losing this game? Definitely. But should he surrender here? I don't think so. I mean, okay, sure. You might say, oh, there's 95% chance that he's losing this game. Yeah, there is. And, like, it's probably even more than 95%. However, it still doesn't change the fact that we have seen other throws and other comebacks in this game. Sisters actually, at that point, had decent economy. Could slowly get into Celestians and stuff. And if then Superman made a mistake or whatever coming in here, then you could go for a comeback for Mr. Rayhard. Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? Hell no. But I feel like that Mr. Rayhard, I don't know if he should just surrender like this. It didn't look that bad, to be honest. What am I saying? It looked absolutely dreadful, but yeah, whatever. I'm mumbling too much. My bad, guys. Let's get a little bit into what happened. Well, this destruction in here with the resources was terrible. Getting three strategic points. This is probably why this is such a good Necron map. Bloody Hell, the old Bloody Hell used to have this as well, I think. Only 3 strategic points, which means less requisition. And then a relic that takes years to capture. And the same goes with all of these critical locations. And then getting your economy destroyed was very, very detrimental. I feel like Mr. Rayhard's opening was a little weird. I felt like going for... He should just open up Seraphims, or he should do more standard where he just went for... what's it called? He went for his Battle Sister squad and then maybe Canoness. get some flamers and then forget about seraphims. But he made like a hybrid version of it, which didn't look good to me. Then Superman never took his eye off of his economy. Really good. He ended up on plus 90. Made sure he got the tech, the correct moments. His build order was good. And yeah, he's a Superman. What else can I say? Let's get into the stats. Yeah, stats looks normal. However, they're a little too close to what this matchup is supposed to be. Resources wasn't even close. The double and total score is terrible. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that Sisters lost. The opening was a little weird, and yeah, the resources was just too terrible for Mr. Rayhard. But I think maybe there was a slight chance that he could make a comeback. But yeah, let's see game 2. There might also be a skill gap in this one, I'm not gonna lie, but let's see if Mr. Rayhard is going to do the same mistakes as he did last game. But well placed then Superman. Let's go to game 2. Alright, so for this game, we got Phantom Walker. Mr. Rayhard chose Phantom Walker. Pretty decent map, I would say. I must admit I haven't watched which maps is in the map pool. But I would prefer to choose maps like, I guess, Shrine of Excellion or Medium Mines or whatever, instead of Phantom Walker. But I guess it wasn't a part of the map pool. Then Superman opens up with 5 Scarabs. 1 is going for decap. I love when Necron players, by the way, I don't know if I've said it yet, but I love when Necron players do this. They don't let the opponent just take over the whole map. But yeah, 5 Scarabs and then some Necron Warriors. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Mr. Rayhard is going for an opening that we saw, what was it, Nameless against Bloody Monster in specifically this matchup. So this looks like a tier 2-ish rush, but he is not going for 3 missionaries, he's only going for 2. However, he's also starting Battle Sisters, not Seraphim Squad. This is really good in this case.
Prepared to serve.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the Scarabs will make it. Nope, definitely not now.
Praised be the Emperor for giving us this point.
Yeah. Oh, and it wasn't denied here either. Really, really good from Mr. Rayhard. Okay, really good start actually, or at least decent start. So yeah, nothing crazy happening over here. No strategic points being taken yet by Den Superman. Only building economy right now. Mr. Rayhard is waiting to build this listing post. He's getting phosphor grenades already. Okay, interesting. He is probably going to lose this strategic point now. Yep. I don't know about canceling this. What I would just do is just make sure you finish it, and then at least the Scarabs need to use time. Nice block here by Den Superman. Now they just got away with a full squad. Yeah. Small little mistake, I feel like. What are these Battle Sisters going to do? Not much as of yet. So this is the Flamer build that I thought Mr. Rayhard would be going for when I saw him building the generator, and then him changing his mind. This is the build that I expected him to go. Okay, using the phosphor grenades on the Scarabs. It's not gonna really kill them. He's making a statement. He needs to build this a little faster. Okay. He tried to capture that area. I don't know why he didn't capture this area. Doesn't look that good for Mr. Rayhard, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. You're not winning this fight, Mister. He's definitely like doing a lot of reinforcement though. So is Necrons though. Mr. Rayhard, 74 to 10. A little underwhelming at this point. Now the Necron Lord is coming in. Yeah. Now the sisters are definitely losing it. They're also low in morale. The 6th generator is coming in, so we know that Summoning Core usually comes right after. And we also have an attack from Den Superman here. It's the Rayhard capturing this critical location on the right hand side. Where's his other servitor? It's over here. Where's the other missionary? Oh, he's here. Okay, great. Now we got the Canoness out, and we have the war gear, the power weapons upgraded. Doesn't look like he has the infernal pistol though. Really weird. Phosphor grenades getting placed. Canoness is going to win the 1v1 battle, I think, against the Necron Lord. Okay. Good to upgrade some listening posts just in a while. He's also upgrading this. Only now building this one. Okay. Great teleport by Den Superman. I like this from him. Will he get the generator? It actually looks like it because Mr. Rayhard doesn't realize it. He needs to get over here and repair it. A servitor is now coming in. Oh, he's already building in here. Okay, great. Good that he realizes it. I think it's too late. Yeah, it's probably too late. Or is it? I like this. Okay. Good.
Victory countdown has begun.
Then Superman doesn't get this.
Thou shalt not. Unbeliever, must thou shalt not.
Yeah, Canoness wins this.
It is a judgment.
Then Superman, please control your Necron Lord. Okay, good. I was about to say that would be bad if he didn't. Okay, so he has the Summoning Core and now he has the 7th generator. So looking at economy, pretty good economy, at least decent economy by Mr. Rayhard. He has a pretty high requisition economy. Now he also has a decent power income. And he's also getting even better economy. So his economy is growing rapidly right now. Oh my god, I'm missing this fight. Oh my god, what a bloodbath. This looks like an absolute destruction. Yeah. Whatever he did here, it definitely didn't work.
They will never triumph.
The other squad is here. He has no flamers.
Witchcraft, heresy, and mutation.
So, then Superman is building this Greater Summoning Core that's tier 2.5 so he can get vehicles and stuff. Meanwhile, only now Sisters is closing in on getting tier 2. I mean, both players has pretty good economy. I would say Sisters has a really good economy actually. However, I'm not sure if... Yeah, being behind in tech like this, now the Destroyer comes in, it's really not good. There's no really good anti-vehicle damage from Mr. Rayhard. I think the Infernal Pistol deals decent damage to vehicles, but I don't think a vehicle type... I know it says vehicle, but there's different vehicle armor types. So, yeah, the Infernal Pistol isn't that good against specifically the Destroyer. Now we have a counterattack over here by Den Superman. Meanwhile, he's also defending this side. Really well played by Den Superman. Yeah. All these servitors are just idling in the base, not preparing this. Meanwhile, he's also losing this side. Yeah. This is not good enough. He should be retreating and just get Celestians. Losing units like this is not good. Meanwhile, also losing the base. Ooh. This is a... Yeah, this is a mistake by Mr. Rayhard.
They will never try.
He's losing all of this. That's very, very detrimental. Yeah, I was about to say, then Superman could just skip that, go over here and decap, and then he can think about capturing both the points right after. So the Celestials are actually out now, which might be the saving grace for Mr. Rayhard.
We are servants of the God Emperor. To the hymns of the Ecclesiarchy!
Really good economy right now for Necrons, plus 100, closing in on 110. This looks really good for then Superman. Meanwhile, Sisters back to low-key bad economy. 74 is definitely too low for requisition income at this point. We now have the crack grenades for the Celestians. As far as I remember, they are really good against vehicles and buildings. So maybe the Celestians can do some cheeky stuff and get into the Necron base, but I doubt it. I don't know how this matchup goes in very, very late game, if Sisters win it. I know both races have pretty decent, if not really good, tier 4. But who wins, I'm not sure.
I am come with the Emperor's creed in heaven yourselves when
Father, guardian.
I don't know exactly why Mr. Rayhard is going in here. He needs to care about his economy more like this.
I am a servant.
He doesn't realize that then Superman is definitely on the offense right now. I mean, sure, killing Builder Scarabs might do something, but if you lose your whole base, then I don't know if it's worth. Oh, 3 destroyers coming in now. Yeah. We have no anti-vehicle on this side either. It's not really good. Sure, he's focusing the Necron warriors right now, but doesn't really have an answer for these guys. Getting the Canoness now. Yeah, now he needs to go back.
We have excelled at battle.
Oh, tier 3 coming in for then Superman. So even if this attack doesn't work for him, he still has a tier 3 to fall back on. Meanwhile, Sisters is so behind in terms of economy and tech that I don't know what the hell he's supposed to do. Well, you see how the Celestians just absolutely killed that destroyer? They should have been here and defended the side. Yeah. John Cena beam coming in. Mr. Rayhard tries to go melee. Not gonna work out for him, I think. Well, Necron Lord actually went down. However, Canoness will also go down. Yeah. This fight is definitely lost. Builder Scarabs are just repairing this destroyer. Now all the Celestians are gone, including the Canoness, so yeah. Oh man. Let's not kid ourselves. Then Superman is an absolute monster. I felt like Mr. Rayhard just made some mistakes when playing on the map and being the wrong places at the wrong time. And also losing this, again, an economy issue. he attacked the wrong places and the wrong moments, defended the wrong places and the wrong moments. So, yeah. But yeah, Mr. Rayhard doesn't look like a terrible player by any means. But yeah, you could tell that there was also a skill gap here. But no shame in that, because then Superman is absolutely amazing. I think this guy will go far. So no shame in that. Mr. Rayhard will go down to the losers bracket, so he's not out of this tournament at all. But yeah, let's look at stats. So this was a 2-0. I assume that, okay, so you know it's bad when Necrons killed more than they lost against Sisters. You know it's bad. Yeah, nothing else to say there. Resources was an absolute destruction. Yeah, Mr. Rayhard got destroyed in this one. Yeah, I have nothing more to add. Oh, this is very important, right? We need to look at technology. Okay, we actually found something really interesting. Mr. Rayhard reinforced so much. And then Superman reinforced the same amount, so interesting. Yeah. Well played by Dan Superman. He moves on to the next round. Okay, guys, so that was it for this video today. We'll look at the other half of the winners bracket 2. And I really hope you enjoyed this one. I am very tired. I am just getting all of these games out in a row, and I can feel that it takes a toll on me sometimes. If you like this video, leave a like, whatever. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed some of the games, if not all the games. I definitely enjoyed this one. I hope I see you in next part, in part 4. But thanks for watching, guys. See you in another video. Peace.